Hey guys, it's Akinea here. Welcome back to Banished. So, the other map that we were playing on, the small mountainous map, was not working out very well for us and our population was going down. And I did a little bit of a test run through and it continued decreasing quite rapidly. And I was like, you know what? Let's just start again. Now that we've got more of an understanding of what this game is going to be like, we'll start again and see how we go. So, I think currently, one of the things that we need to do is start with our food situation because that was our biggest issue last time. So, let's do a gatherer's hut. And a hunting cabin. I think that's a good idea. And then maybe we could do the tree place. The forester's lodge. Is there anywhere... I could just do a whole forester's lodge there. No, we don't really have a lot of room, do we? Right, we could do a forester's lodge over here. Or we could put it on this side, but that goes to our place, so I don't like that. So let's do that. So there's the three main things that we want to get started with. The storage barn has some tools and some potatoes and some coats in it. And this has got some firewood and stuff, but we're probably going to need that relatively soon-ish. So let's put in a woodcutter. And then probably blacksmith and a tailor are the next things that we need to get. But I'm going to pause those for the moment because they're not 100% necessary. And then the last thing I want to put in is a fisherman's hut. That's not on this correct side. I mean, this is the ideal place for a fisherman's hut. So I'll put that there. And I'm going to put one singular stone house over here as well. So that's the things that we're going to start doing. We should be okay with that. We should have enough resources for everything at the moment. I'm going to put that up and that. This one comes down here and the event log. Is this the event log? Yeah, cool. Okay, so that is going to start progressing. Let's just do 2 times. Currently everybody is a labourer, so let's add in a couple of builders. Alright, and then the people that are labouring, we might get to start just collecting some of this random stone and iron that is in this area. There's not a lot of iron in our immediate vicinity, which is a little bit not great. But there is more over here. And I actually think they might be able to walk over this one. Let's see. Just increase the priority to that. See if anyone can make their way over there. Oh, that was very quick. Alright, we will also harvest some trees in this area. So we can see what we're doing a little bit better. I don't know what's going to happen to those cows if we don't build them a pasture, but I think the achievement that we're trying to do is to not build them a pasture. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get that achievement, but we'll just leave it as is because why not? This is a nice pond. It would be great for a trading post if we could use one of those. I feel like we've got a lot more resources, but they're quite far away. So, like, we could make our way up here and grab a lot more of this stuff, but it's going to require a lot more movement from us. Hunting cabin, gatherer's hut, and a forester's lodge. And they're getting some of the iron from there, so that's good. Nobody seems to have wanted to start trying to walk over to there, so I'm thinking it's not possible. Which is okay. I mean, we can survive as is. Alright, yeah, food is going to be an issue. But I think we should be able to build these things relatively quickly. And then we should have all of the resources we need for that. We could do another couple of people there. And we are building that extra house down there. I don't like how they set these houses up to start with. Kind of irritates me, but it's fine. My goal is to try and not build things too fast. But I might plan for a quarry. No, where is this one? No, a mine. The metal one. Which I could put right here. And then just pause that. Because that's not going to happen anytime soon, which is fine. Hello, gatherers. That is going to be good. We only have 18 people. So we're just going to have to be careful with how many people we're putting in to different things. So we definitely don't need to have 5 builders now. So we'll go down to 2. So it's not a huge amount of things left to build. Still haven't managed to build this though. That one's taken quite a while. But the good news is we should be able to get some food and start really building our food resources, which will be great in the long run once these 2 things get done. And this one just still needs stuff to be taken over there, but that's a bit further away, so that's not unexpected. Now I'm going to pin these guys over here for the moment, just to keep an eye on them and see how they go for their first season. I've already got some mushrooms, that's great. Right, and we're going to start planting a bunch of trees. And we will also start collecting stone from in this circle, because that is going to be important for us. So we'll get that going. We're harvesting a bunch of these trees. Well, actually, can I? Alright, so this circle goes like right up to the back of these houses, which is fine. Mallory has become an adult. That happened quite quickly. Alright, this is ready to be built, and that is not yet started, but that's fine. This was the first thing to be ready to be built, and it's the last one actually being built. Quite interesting. I don't think we particularly have anyone ready to move out, so I'm not too in the need of building more houses at the moment. But something that I will build is just going to be a little bridge here, because a bridge this way is going to be a lot harder. And I think it would come over here. I mean, we could try and build that now. Oh, lovely, we got a woodcutter. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we are down to 8 people to give jobs. So we got 6 labourers still. Food is going up, which is great. This is almost built. Hopefully these 2 will finish it now, and then we can put 1 more person on fishing to start getting us a little bit more food. And then that's going to go, we need more stone, but that's fine. There's a lot of stone here that is in the process of being collected. The labourer died during childbirth. That's off to a great start. Just what we wanted to hear at the very start of this series. But it's fine. It is what it is. Alright, and definitely no iron or anything over here. So we'll have to collect most of our iron from over here by the looks of it. I mean, there is some iron over here. There's actually quite a lot of iron in this area. And there's also iron over here when we build this bridge, but we'll just wait and see which one gets built first, I guess. Alright, what house did that person come from? Maybe that house? No. It's not a house that doesn't have like a female in it, so Don't know where that house came from. But it's fine. We do have woodcutters happening. We now have fishermen, so we'll put one fisherman in there. We're getting very low on labourers, so I'm going to get rid of one extra builder. Hopefully that will help. We do have some people that are reaching close to, like, Parius is going to become an adult soon. And that is pretty much it. Cal is not going to take too long. But yeah, some of them are... We've got some quite young children that are going to take quite a while to age up. This we're just waiting on 2 more iron. And then that's the 2 iron. So that's going to be built now. So Pelarius, whatever his name was, might move out into that house. Parius. Which Kel is the same gender. Unfortunately. That's a 10-year-old. Mallory is 10. So obviously Mallory didn't have that child, so that must be where Tajani what was living before she died from childbirth. Alright, let's also pin you for the moment just to keep an eye on how you're going. We still haven't gotten anything hunting, but I mean, that's not that unexpected. But the forestry is up and planting. I can see some small baby trees around the place. We really need to be getting rid of some more of this stone so that can be filled in with trees, but that is going to take quite a while because we do not have many labourers or anything like that yet. So it's going. It's a short process. Oh no, long process. I don't know. It's going to take us some time, but we are doing okay for the moment. Now, got to keep an eye on the tools and the coats, because once that starts getting quite low, we'll have to start putting these things in. And then also, would it be worth it to build our town hall? Which one's the town hall? This one. Oh, that's so close to being able to fit in that gap. So close. Where would be a good place for a town hall? I mean, currently nowhere. I mean, we could check it there. That's getting into our gatherer's circle. Alright, I could remove that one house. And move it elsewhere. And that would be fine. We could put the town hall in there, or we can just put the town hall somewhere else. Or is it even worth it having a town hall? Let me do it this way. This way? No. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth having a town hall in there. We mainly got it last time for nomads, so we didn't end up getting any. We might just have a town hall as a singular thing over here. Which obviously that's not going to get done for quite a while, and that requires a lot of stone. So that's probably where most of our issues came from last time, was we used a lot of stone on the town hall. So I don't know if that's actually worth doing or not, so we might not end up doing that, but it's fine. Where's your circle? So that's all covered in the circle as well. So we should start to see little... Oh, there's a baby tree. We are seeing little baby trees over the place. So that's good. Fish, we've got 64 so far. Oh, our food is going down quite rapidly. So let's just try and increase the people in there. Hopefully that'll help increase our food situation. Because we might have to move some other people around if that's not helping. Because that did go down quite rapidly. I probably don't need you at the moment. We do have quite a lot of wood, so we'll just... For the moment, you can go work as a labourer and go help us out with that. We've got the one builder that should be working on the bridges. And there's no one in this stone house as of yet. So eventually, when people grow old and move out, they will hopefully move into that house. Parius has become an adult. And he should be living down here. Yeah. Cool. So that is good. That is one extra person, but we're not getting any more children by the looks of it. I mean, there's a lot of 1-year-olds. Each house has a 1-year-old, except for this house. Which I think this is the house that the person in childbirth died. So that's something to consider. Do you reckon they'd start with this one or this one? Looks like they started with this one, which is interesting. Alright, food situation's looking better. So that's a start. Oh god. But everything is kind of happening really slowly. And I don't think there's really anything we can do about that except just sit and watch. And, you know, hope for the best. Don't know if I like the tailor being there. It's not a nice looking place, is it? Maybe we could put like the double tailors in here. Okay, I'm just gonna pause that immediately because I'm probably gonna get rid of it, but it fits. Okay, so we'll do that and then that. Both of those are gonna require a lot of stone and stuff, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on it, see how we go. We might put another wood house in here. We're going to go with wood because we have a lot more wood than we have anything else. And there's a lot more wood around the place and we can easily regrow wood without many issues. I'm going to unpause that and just hope that they remove the stuff that's on top of that. Does that seem like a silly idea? Kind of. Yeah. Let's just repause it for the moment. Alright, so they're going around cutting down all of those trees. So realistically, we have a lot of logs. Let's just get started building one of these. What do we have more of? We have a lot more tools, so we'll get started with the tailor. Oh, this bridge! Oh, look, we have a bridge. How exciting. So we can harvest all of the things over here. That is not an issue. We could try putting a hunting cabin over here, but I don't think that will work very well. But that's relatively close-ish, so I'm not too concerned if we have to travel over there quite frequently. Oh, a child named Jackenzie was born. It's a nice name. You're a forester. Jackenzie, where are you, my dear? There we go. So Mallory moved into that house and was like, yep, let's have children. And Kel is about to age up as well, but Kel doesn't have a house, so that's not as great. But yes, we have quite a lot of children, which is going to be good when they age up. As long as we don't start losing people as well, which could cause some issues. And you know what, we could also just gather all of these trees as well. I mean, they're right there. Lovely. Lots to do. We still have one person as a builder, which is good. And 4 labourers. So we are getting there. The food situation has kind of resolved itself a little bit. So let's leave the gatherers as is, but decrease the number of fishermen. And we have got some hunting happening now, so that's good. It is a start. So they're going to go around and start doing that. I mean, might be helpful having more of a stockpile here, and it doesn't cost anything. So let's do that. One of these, this one. Just have an additional stockpile there. So hopefully we can gather a bunch of resources. And they can all be stockpiled and we won't have any issues. I'm going to keep the woodcutter off until we start getting significantly lower with that. Because I think if we don't do that, we're going to end up having issues of running out of logs. Let's go... Make sure those ones are getting collected as well. I'm not going to access those ones, but we could access these ones. And we should be able to actually access all of these, like, on both sides because of that bridge. So that should be okay. Should not be a huge problem. But yes, this is going to be full soon. I'm surprised that nobody started building this. So I don't know what the builders are currently doing because they don't look like they're starting on anything. Maybe they're working on this and trying to put logs in here. That would make sense. Maybe we put in another builder just to try and get that sorted. That's fine. Fish we're going quite well at. Like, I feel like we could also decrease the amount of food we're getting, but we got some space. So I think it's not a huge issue, but what is the food limit? 5,000. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That's fine. We could also put another wooden house over here. So we've got 2 wooden houses in the process of being built, as well as a tailor, and then there is a blacksmith that could be caught as well. I feel like we could chuck another hunting cabin somewhere. This might be a good place for another gathering hut, actually. But there's not lots of big areas, so like the places we put things in are not going to get huge amounts. I reckon we could put a hunter's cabin in here. I don't know if we can actually get to that. Alright, let's also be prepared to build a little baby bridge here as well. It's not going to cost much of anything, but that'll be helpful when it's done. And over here we'll do some gathering of some resources. Get some of that happening as well, because that bridge is almost built. Okay. I don't know if we're actually going to build that. Let me know what you think about town halls and whether it's worth it to waste all of our resources on that. Ooh, Kel became an adult. Lovely. We got Savenica is 7 and Gradin is 9. But that's the same gender as the other 2 that... We've got a lot of... Is that males or females? I don't remember. I think it might be males. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I need to look that up. Not that it really matters in the grand scheme of things, but, you know. So that's not that far off. We just need some stone for that one. Do we not have any? No, we have a bunch of stone there. Just a matter of people working in that. Maybe we just chuck in another builder there just to make sure. So, I mean, there's people walking around and doing stuff. So these are mostly ready to go. They just need the actual building part done. This bridge is now done, so we can collect some stuff from over here. Food is looking great. No concerns so far. I'm going to put another house. The houses down here are going to be stone, because they're further away from the main place, and the stone is like warmer. But that should help with these things and just give us another house there. I want to make sure we have enough houses, but not waste too much resources. Alright, I'm going to leave that one for the moment. We just got all of those trees out. Gradin has become an adult. So I would like a house for both of those people, please. Oh, there's one. So Kel moved out. That's great. He's now a builder. Congrats, Kel. This one needs 2 more stone, and that's ready to be built. You know what? We could just do a wooden house over here. It costs a lot less. So we will do that. And keeping an eye on the food, because it has started to go down again a little bit. What other things might we need? Probably just houses, right? I mean, we could do with another storage situation. Hello, tailors. But storage is going okay at the moment. We might need another one eventually. But we might just have rows of houses over here, actually. I wonder if I can put a hunting cabin somewhere over here. I mean, maybe. This is not looking, yeah. Like, this is unusable land at this stage. which is fine. Alright, so Kel's there. That's almost built. This hasn't been started yet, which is fine. We've only got 3 builders. But this, I think, should be Gradin's house. Once that's built. Savinica is now 8. And Shield is now 8. So we've got a few more people that are about to move out. Yep, so Gradin's now in there. We've got 2 houses that have an 8 and a 5-year-old. So that's good. You got a 5-year-old. You got a 5-year-old. Got quite a few 5-year-olds actually. Interesting. And we've got Kel and Gradin and Parisius that are living by themselves. What is this? Log limit. It's fine. You're only planting at the moment anyway. Alright, let's undo this one then. Give us something for our builders to be building. I think they're also building this over here. They've started, and then they've got this singular house down here, and that's pretty much all they've got. We might do a bridge over here. Just like a nice... I want it to be not in the circle. They probably can walk around here actually, because I think this would be a good place for like another gathering hut. Somewhere in here. I mean, it's quite small of an area. What about over here? Is this bigger? That's not bigger. Okay, we might do over here actually. I'm going to pause it for the moment. But we also will need a house, and this one can be a stone house right next to that. Okay, what about in here? This place we can do a hunting cabin. Just kind of... I mean, we could do it more this way, because then they might be able to go over there. I don't know if they will, but they might. That one I'll keep paused. Alright, we're gonna build the gatherer's hut before we build the house. That makes sense. This is still not started, but this is now built. So, we don't have any more leather, but we can put somebody in here to start doing some of that. And we might have some leather actually. No, no leather, but we do have a decent amount of food, but our population has increased, so we might need to start thinking about adding another fisherman in, but for the moment we will leave it to be. Okay with the amount of firewood we've got at the moment. That's not a big concern for me. The tools, we've got quite a lot, so we probably don't need this dude working in here for long, but we will put him in here for a little bit at least. Oh, Chell is almost 10. Oh, Savinica has become an adult. That's nice. Is she? Yeah, so Savinica has moved into here with Parisius, whatever. Which I think that's the best house, but he's also been alone for the longest, so I don't know. I also don't know if it's a he, so we're just going to leave it as is. Hopefully this is not too crowded. It looks like they can walk around it fine. Alright, okay, we do not need more tools than this, so we are going to keep that happening like is. We don't have any more leather at this stage. When we do, we'll put somebody in there, but I might do some more wood cutting for a little bit, because we kind of decreased the amount of wood that we've got, which is not a huge concern. Let's also do some stone collection and some iron collection from over here. That will give us some more resources to hold on to. And then I'm going to turn cutting on for this dude and increase the log limit. So hopefully he'll start doing some cutting and planting over here, which will be quite helpful. And fishing is going okay. Oh, Chell has become an adult too. So Chell moved in with Gridin, which means poor Kel's left by himself. And then this is an empty house for the next time somebody moves out, which This person's now living by themselves. I guess all of their children moved out. So we got quite a lot of 7-year-olds. So a bunch of the 7-year-olds are going to age up fairly soon and move out and move into their own house. So that's good. Hopefully these two families will start producing some children as well to increase the amount of people that we have. Did you two just move out of this house? Leaving behind... I think they did. Leaving behind Yessence because there's a builder. I don't understand this game sometimes. But it is what it is. Alright, so this is almost done, which is great. And there'll be a stone house here for them eventually as well. Like, it could be good to put a forester in here and repopulate this area with grass, but I don't think we really need to. Oh, a child named Millie and Hassity was born. Where, though? Good question. Alright, in here it was Millie and Hassity was in here. Good work, teams. Our population is going good. We've already got more than we had in the last place at the end of the last attempt, so that's good. Poor Cal all by himself. A loner. Living on his own. Okay, so we've got Janelle and Rianthe and Orish and Lemon. So we've got 4 people that are 7. Cool. I think I'm quite happy with that. Alright, we have another gatherer's hut. We're going to leave that as 4 people for the moment. And then I might also try and put this stone house in for the moment as well. I'm thinking I might put a forester's lodge in here too. That'll just give us a bunch more trees over here, and that'll be quite helpful. We do have this ready to go. I think we're going to have some issues trying to put in a quarry anywhere, because that's quite large, and I mean we could put one down here. We might have to do that. Takes a lot of iron, so that might be an issue. We need to keep an eye on the amount of iron that we've got, because I know there's a lot around the place that we can get to and collect, but if we don't keep an eye on it, we will use it, and that is going to cause us some issues. Right, so we'll just collect as many of these things as we can. Let's decrease the number of builders that we have. We'll just go down to 1, and then we'll have 8 labourers going and collecting items and such. We'll collect this iron from over here as well. Cool, that should be fine. We do have some more leather, so let's get some more coats done, because we're at 26 coats. Food is going good. I'm going to decrease the gatherers to 3 for the moment. We'll keep an eye on it. We might need to decrease it more, or we might need to increase it more, but this is at the moment increasing a little bit too quickly. Oh, Brill was born. Brill, where are you at, Brill? Brill, lovely. Go team. Love it. Alright, are we done with all of those things? We've still got some leather in there, so that's going over here, creating some more things. Lovely. Alright, and then we do have a house over here that is in the process of being built. I'm kind of hoping that won't be built until we have people ready to move out. So I might actually, just once it's got everything in there, just pause it. And wait until they're closer to be move out age. Or wait until we have some that are actually ready to move out. Because I think the problem with this splitting situation... How did you have a child? You live by yourself. Maybe Garland is still visiting. Or maybe you were pregnant when he moved out. That's even worse. Yeah, if we can wait till Janelle's ready to move out, then hopefully he will just move straight in rather than a family splitting up. But yes, there's a few 9-year-olds now, so that's good. We got a lot of gathering to do. That's taking a while, and just not really happening. Let's do some tree harvesting. I mean, we're doing a lot of that already anyway. That's probably why it's taking so long. Okay. Ooh, Lurich was born from Gradine and Shell. Congrats, my friends. Alright, so this is not even started yet. Firewood is low, but I do have somebody working on that. So hopefully that'll increase. Food is going okay, but we are kind of running out of space. But I'm going to increase that again, just to make sure that it's continuously going up. We may have to put in another storage barn, which we could do. That's not an issue. So we'll have that as a backup plan. It's probably better to actually build that and have that ready to go rather than not have it and need it. Alright, we're going to start the building of that, but I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Let's just pin that for the moment. And we'll keep an eye on these guys. So I'd like one of these 9-year-olds to age up before that's finished being built. You're 8. You're 9. Oh, a new child was born. Congrats. Alright, Janelle is 10. Lovely. Alright, so if that gets built, one of those people will move into there, which will be good. Did anyone move into this house? Yes. Lovely. So everyone should have people able to have babies in all of these houses. And then this one's almost built, and then we'll get probably 2 more of these people to move out. And we actually have enough people currently that we could build another couple of wooden houses. Yeah, so we're going to pause a few of these. And then just planning for the future. What's wrong with this? Nothing if I do that. Which then makes me want to also change this one to match and then pause both of these ones as well. So that's 2 more houses being built because we do have a labourer there that's still living with his parents, a labourer there who's living with the parents, and a labourer here that's living with the parents, and a labourer here that's living with the parents. So lots of people ready to move out. If we can finish building these houses, that would be great. And the Forester's Lodge there is almost built too, so that's good. Alright, so Lemond and Rienthi have moved in, which is great. Garland's living all by himself down here now. But that's alright. This is almost built, so hopefully these 2 will become a gatherer and a forester. Yes, we've got a builder and a gatherer at the moment. We'll put 1 forester person in here. So there'll only be 1 person. So we should be able to keep... Lemon might become a gatherer. How is this actually going, this one? Compared to the other one? It's getting more than the other one, I think. Interesting. Alright, so these houses are almost built and the storage barn is almost built. How are we going with resources? Iron we're going good on. Stone we're a little bit not great. So let's just see if we can gather any more stone from anywhere. I mean, we can get all of this stone here too. We're just starting to get a bit further away than I would really like. But we have a lot of iron in this place, which is great. Right, yeah, we probably don't need to have any more firewood cut, so we'll leave that for the moment. Are we still going with this hide coat thing? How are we going with hide coats? I think we're fine. Let's just remove you as well. Add a couple more builders. Try and get some more of this built. I really need... Yeah, they can walk around here. Alright, so this is a hunter's gathering place. So we're also going to just chuck in a random house in there as well. We'll put one person on here. And for the moment, I just want you planting, please. Look, Sandy was born. Lovely. He's ready to move out once one of those is built. 2-year-old, 2-year-old, 1-year-old, 4-year-old. Oh, there's an 11-year-old here that's also ready to move out. An 11-year-old that's already moved out there. So we've probably got 1 or 2 people that are ready to move out from here. I'm thinking we might actually need to start thinking about building the quarry. Which is kind of annoying, but we don't really have a huge amount of stone around this place. It's probably one of the biggest things that we don't have. So I'm gonna like try and collect all of the stone that we can for the moment. I mean, there is stone up here too. So there is stone there, but... Oh, Jackenzie has become an adult. I remember when Jackenzie was born. That doesn't feel like all that long ago. Alright, so this house is built. Hopefully someone will move in there soon. We do have quite a few young people. There we go. Orish and Jackenzie. Lovely new family. And then this one will be the lucky last. We've got quite a lot of people actually. So I'm concerned food is going to be a problem. So let's add more people into gathering huts around the place. I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any tips or suggestions, don't forget to leave them in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.